Today I finished the Hunger Games trilogy, and it was epic. So yes, there will be spoilers in this video, pretty big ones, so really this is a video for people who have already read the Hunger Games trilogy. So if you haven't read it and are planning to read it, please stop now. Now, just go. Bye. So, she wound up with Peeta. I was disappointed. I've always been Team Gale, really. Which, to be fair, what is her name? Suzanne Collins probably did this the best way she possibly could, with Gale blowing up Prim. That was, well, he didn't really, well, he sort of did. It was, anyway, brilliant love triangle story in any case, and I still think she should have gone with Gale probably because I imagine Peeta is Joffrey from Game of Thrones, and that dude is not a very nice person. I think we can agree on that. I haven't seen the film, and I don't plan on seeing it until the Blu-ray comes out, because I really want to watch the film now, seeing as I've read all the books and know what's going to happen. And yeah, I can't wait for that to watch that. It's going to be fantastic. I think the concept itself, the Hunger Games, is pretty barbaric, really, but when you think about it, it would make a fantastic video game if they had like an online server in which you fought against 11 other people for survival. Like, that's basically what a lot of online gaming is now. But the thing is, once you were dead, you would stay dead. It would probably be over in about 10 minutes. But if they made the arena big enough, it could last for a few hours. Like, if they kept sending stuff at you, it would be pretty cool. It'd be a great game. Someone get on that. It'd be really fun. You could watch people playing, like people actually watch the Hunger Games. It'd be great. One thing that surprised me was the pretty sad ending the entire series had. It was, well, we can say they won, but there was another Hunger Games initiated, and you know, lots of people died, including many of my favourite characters, but not my favourite character, Haymitch. Dude is awesome. He's pretty much the only one with any sense. Spends the entire day getting drunk. Seems to make perfect sense to me in a world like that. The Hunger Games is apparently the new Harry Potter. Though I really enjoyed these books, as in they were fantastic. I started reading them 2 weeks ago and I finished them today. That's how good they are. I just could not stop reading. But it is not the new Harry Potter. For one thing, once all this hype is hit, it's now finished. The books are finished. Harry Potter hype reached its peak at around Goblet of Fire. And I've heard people say, oh, it's the best trilogy ever. Excuse me, Lord of the Rings is the greatest trilogy ever, and will always remain so. Then of course you can make the case for Star Wars, but then prequels, it's not a trilogy. So I very much enjoyed the Hunger Games. I have a great idea for a game actually. If you got a lot of your friends together, and you just like bought a load of plastic swords and bows and arrows and stuff, then you counted down, you all stood together, then you counted down, and you made them all run at the same time, then you had your own kind of like pretend Hunger Games really, and you had a set area that you couldn't leave. It would be a pretty fun game. It'd be a good way to spend a few hours. I think I might just do that. So I very much enjoyed these books. They were fantastic and I can't wait to see the film. That's pretty much all I have to say. So, yeah. Bye. One last thing. In a three-way bow and arrow battle, who would win between Katniss, Legolas and Hawkeye? The answer is simple. It's Legolas. He's the only one with eyes good enough to see that they're taking the hobbits to Isengard, that they're taking the hobbits to Isengard.